From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, police are seeking the public's help after a fatal collision early this morning at Whakarewarewa. The two-vehicle crash happened just after 5 on State Highway 5. One person died and another was seriously injured. Police would like to speak with anyone who saw a silver Mazda Atenza on State Highway 5 around that time. One person died in a crash on Piakonui Road near Matamata yesterday. The crash, involving a motorcyclist and a tractor, was reported around 10:30 yesterday morning. The motorcyclist died in hospital last night. Here's Shannon Johnstone.
The crash takes the long weekend road toll to 5. 3 people died in a multi-vehicle crash on State Highway 8 at Pukaki near Twizel yesterday afternoon. 5 others were injured, 3 were flown to hospital. One person died after a crash on State Highway 5 south of Rotorua this morning. A second person sustained serious injuries.
Sensory awareness sessions for the neurodiverse community appear to be gaining traction in New Zealand. Autism New Zealand's seen a positive increase in organisations such as supermarkets and theatres creating low sensory sessions. Spokesman Dane Dugan says they make recommendations such as lowering lighting levels and sound. Mr. Dugan says these help prevent neurodivergent adults and children from feeling overwhelmed.
It's important to make people feel comfortable to be able to go to these places where they otherwise wouldn't. And that creates a more inclusive society.
Overseas, consumers want to eat red meat to improve their well-being. A survey by Crown Research Institute Ag Research and Meat and Livestock Australia has looked at attitudes among meat eaters in Australia and the United States. More than 90% of survey participants are interested in the product to improve their wellness status. Ag Research senior scientist Carolina Rellini says this could be a strong selling point for producers here.
And if we can provide the research to support it, that creates opportunities globally for us as a country.
That's news. In sport, the Wellington Phoenix have a 6-point lead at the top of football's A-League ladder after their 1-0 win over the Brisbane Roar in Wellington. The victory's been marred by a red card to captain Alex Rufer for standing on Brisbane's Henry Hoare. Rufer will miss at least one match. Coach Giancarlo Italiano says the margin should have been bigger.
I was probably disappointed that we had some really big chances to finish the game a lot earlier, which I think would have opened up Brisbane a lot more, and we didn't capitalise. But again, 3 points.
Warriors recruitment manager Andrew McFadden doubts even a barnstorming performance will make coach Andrew Webster consider shifting Roger Tuivasa-Sheck to fullback permanently. The Dally M winner will start in the number 1 jersey against Newcastle at Mount Smart tonight. Both Chance Nicol-Clockster and Tane Tuapiki are out injured. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.